What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some Dragon Ball FighterZ for y'all. So the other day, I think it was on Sunday, a pretty prominent member of the Dragon Ball FighterZ community, TweakFGC, posted a pretty interesting thread on Twitter where he's asking people for their hot takes. I thought it was a great thread, so the other day on stream, I decided to read through a lot of them. We went through them for about like maybe 2 or 3 hours. So I thought the discussion was good, so I figure why not post it on YouTube. By the way, also we have a link to Tweak's Twitter in the description. He posts a lot of tech for the game, so if you have Twitter and don't follow him, you should definitely do so.
Hi, this is Gilbert Godfrey. This is about Arc-size game legend LordKnight. Check into it and subscribe it. And you can ask all the people who like it. Do it now!
So if you don't know what this is, on Sunday... On Sunday, TweakFGC, one of the tech monsters of this game in the States, posted this. I need some DBFZ hot takes. Who's bold enough to risk getting roasted? I read this thread like multiple times. He didn't actually roast people that much. Okay. But I think there are some people. I mean, let's just look through it, right? I think this is dope. When I ask for stuff like this, it's like, you know, if you're on my team in Dragon Ball FighterZ, there's not like a lot of hot takes you can tell me, you know. It's much better to get it from someone like in a different line of thinking. So I'm glad he posted it. Scott was here earlier. The best versions of this game were the post-EVO 1 season... Oh, the post-EVO 1. The post-EVO season 1 patch and pre-season 2... Well, I can't read. Holy shit. The best versions of this game were the post-EVO season 1 patch and the season 2 pre-GT Goku. Nerfing offense over and over has shifted attention to the neutral, which is the worst part about the game, because of how inconsistent everything is and how annoying the scrambles are. This is not a hot take. I probably the best version of the game is probably season 2 pre-GT for a lot of people. Post Evo season 1 is cat because you still have DP assist and that shit is garbage. And he plays Adult Gohan and he knows it. I'm calling you out, Scott. Adult Gohan player says, when I could do DP mash, call my assist and mix you up, the game is sick. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Next. DBS Broly needs a 2H buff. I want people to stop appearing behind me when I try to 2H them. I mean, it's 12. I don't know. Maybe he needs it. Maybe he needs it, I don't know. Either Gotenks is top 3 or Kid Buu A is by far the best assist in the game. I don't know which is more a hot take. Probably the second one. Actually, they're both really hot takes, though. Gotenks this time might fix the game, but you need a high block stun assist with him, I feel like, because even though he has Oki and Snap, he is not super great at mixing you up from block stun. So, I don't know. Kid being the best assist in the game is definitely cat. That's not true. That's just not true. Beams are goated in this game. Beams are... It would take a tracking assist that also was a pillar that went to the top of the screen that had like 30 frames block stun to beat Beams. Right? There's homie Roofermonger. Goku can't most the least. You know, this is just a meme. We move on. Yeah, that tweet is just a meme. It's all good. Baseku is the best. Fuck a heave scheme, man. My boy Ryan. Baseku is the best character in the game. I sleep. He's like S- though. Tier list coming soon, by the way. He's like S-, I would say. Whoa, what is this? Season 3 is the worst season ever in DBFZ, shitty character balance, and whack-ass C assists. It's crazy how people think UI Goku is fine. Like, bruh, he's got magnets for limbs and almost every tool in the game and a shit ton of damage. How the fuck is that balance? Damn. This is a team I am fucking... The balance is really good right now, honestly. If there's something that Season 3 did really well, it's character balance. For real. UI Goku, you gotta practice, bro. You gotta practice, bro. He really is not broken, I'm telling you. He's annoying. He is annoying. I'm not gonna say he's not annoying, but like, come on, dude. This is like bleeding salt. And C assist, like, come on, dude. C assist? Why? Like, I just don't get why people get mad at C assist like that. Honestly. SSJ Goku with his old 2-on would be high tier, maybe mid tier. That's not a hot take. Next. Snap was fine. Universal Fuzzy was reactable. We talked about that a little while ago. Universal Fuzzy, like, I liked doing it. It probably ruined the game. That shit is like, that shit is so good. And this is what I said before at the beginning of the stream. That shit is so good that if I figured that out, I would not have told anybody about it. That's how good I think it is. And usually I'm all about sharing tech. That shit was too good. Anyone who thinks you can react to that has not played against somebody who knew the mix-up structure for it, and you would get smoked, and I would TOD you. Snap was fine though. I agree. Snap was cool. Snap was cool. We've been on this hill many times. The long of it, the short of it, not the long of it. Well, the short of it is people don't like getting punished for getting hit. It's cool. That's the shortest and the way to say it that gets people the most angry. That's crazy. Tiana's OD. I said so since season 1, D1, season 1, right? What does a D mean? Anytime someone says random character is OD, I am asleep. I literally fall asleep. Day 1. Why not just say day 1? It's 3 letters. It's 3 letters. It's 3 letters. Why not just say day 1? Like, bro. Tien is not, I mean, I'm not gonna say Tien is not OD, right? But anytime someone is like, says like random character is OD, like fucking Yamcha's car is OD or something, I mostly sleep. I'm like, I want to see some, not like one person, because the thing is the character, the thing that warps his perception, 2 main things warp the perception of a character. 1 is online, and 2 are character specialists, because online should be obvious, right? Stuff that is not good offline will work online. You'll think the character is better because the shit is working. But the other one is like, you know, the characters in this game are not bad. Like, even like the worst character in this game is not a bad character. They do this on purpose, right? I joke about like, you know, all the characters suck because they have no blah blah blah. But like overall, in the scope of the game, none of the characters are bad. So like, not anyone, but like if you're really focused on a character, you can get really good with them and have good results with them. Like, that's just something you can do. What I want to see is many people using the character at a good level and being successful with them. That's usually when I'm like, this character is good in general. If it's like a sleeper like Trunks, then I usually want like really in detail stuff. And as we mentioned earlier this week, a lot of people like characters that have really obvious tools and not like subtle tools. So I'm a little asleep when someone's like, oh, X character is OD, you know. Well, we got a bunch. This Houdini from the UK. Tier list season needs to die a death. We like tier lists though. It's cool. We like tier lists because people watch those videos. Let's keep it real. No, jokes aside, it is good for talking about where the characters are, you know. It's nice to see how people's opinions change, how people feel, what people think is important about the game, right? Snap fixes the game, and people saying, but more neutral is better. They don't realize how degen neutral really is, or main Z Broly. Z Broly fixes the game. Saying a character is AIDS to play against is not the same as calling them better than Season 1. That's good. These aren't really takes. Besides the first one, which is not really a take either, honestly. But this is why I sleep on a reply. More player versus player interaction is better than less. The game forces, like... I like actual meaningful interaction. I don't like it when the game is like, interact, you know? That's what Dragon Ball likes to do. Dragon Ball really likes to tell both players, now's the time to interact, right? Things like blocking an overhead, blocking vanish, super dash existing, blocking a super dashing at someone in the air. I could go on and on and on. There's a million of these where Dragon Ball's like, let's do it now. And like, I don't like that. And I really don't like that. The forcing interaction thing is something I don't like about many modern fighting games in general, honestly. SSJ Goku 2M isn't a bad move. It's easier to explode people now since you don't have to delay it for a frame trap. I mean, I guess. I think it's a bad move anyway, though, just because of that one thing. Now, what sucks is that you can't use it other ways, in my opinion. But Trunks C assist is better than Bardock B assist. Oh my god. Multi-hit beam C assists are the second best beam assist in the game behind GT beam assist. Gogeta is not bad. Let the roast begin. Like this. Oh my god, he's trying to get roasted. My dude's trying to get roasted. Multi-hit beam assist. He's talking about like, you know, like who has this? Like Adult Gohan and Gotenks. You know, Adult Gohan and Gotenks have that. Like their C assists are beams. There are multiple hits. I mean, I shared my opinion. Have you guys not seen the Trunks C assist? Okay. It's that though. My capture card is all types of funky. Oh, whoops, I missed. Yeah, this guy was asking for it. He was asking for it. I'm gonna do quick swap-a-rooney. No, we all know using someone's emotes when you're not subbed means you're waiting for gift subs. Gogeta's not bad. Unfortunately, Gogeta's only thing that he was good at... That's not true. He's good at... Now he's only good at one thing. Before he was good at two things. Right? Now he's only good at one thing. Before he was good at two things. Right? Saying GT is the best assist in the game is sleep as fuck. And C assists, as we have discussed on this stream, C assists have a major flaw compared to normal beams where you can't ever miss. You can't miss. When you miss, then you are out of the beam, aka your neutral support, much longer than normal. This is like he's trying to just say hot takes on purpose. If you actually think this, then I'm sorry. Oh, it's the Dr. Blue. It's the Dr. Blue. People who don't play thick boo, thick with two C's, boo. Let me get a TKLK pog real quick. Talking shit. Nah, bro. No, I respect it though. I respect it. If you're broke, you're broke. I get it. If you're broke but you're still here, never forget that you are 100 YouTube viewers. So like, literally 100 of the people who are watching this as a YouTube video is one of you, Twitch viewer. That's how valuable you are. Never forget that. Never forget that. Okay, but yeah, people don't play thick with two C's boo because the general game plan is heavily reliant on fundamentals like neutral, execution, Oki. That's cap. His neutral is if you just play like a beam with him. His neutral, like you just whiff shit. Like yeah, he has huge moves. Maybe he hasn't played Majin Buu. Maybe he hasn't played Majin Buu. Majin Buu has pound for pound the best time commitment reward ratio in the game. Honestly, the hardest part about Majin Buu is there's two things I think. One is combos, like execution, like he said, you have to practice a lot, and two is since not a lot of people play him, you actually need to come up with your own stuff with him. Those are the two biggest things. He plays Majin Buu right now, for real? You think his neutral's hard? His neutral's not hard. If you play him with a neutral assist, people can't do shit. Like he's so good. And then even when he doesn't have assists, he's mad strong neutral. He's got good key blast, he's got air key blast, he's got fat throw, fat throw's OD, he's got gigantic 2H, he's got cartwheel, he's got giant L normals, he's got fucking butt slam, he's got all this shit. He's got Larry with dash 5 heavy. Blue has Majin Buu in his main. I'm actually really surprised he would mention neutral like that. I actually think Majin, especially because I played him too, so it's not like I'm commenting on the character. I played the character. Like his neutral is mad dumb and like kind of easy. personally. To be fair, I guess if this is your first fighting game though, it's weird because, you know, like basically SSJ Goku is the shell of a standard character, right? So a lot of characters are based off SSJ Goku and SSJ Vegeta. So when you play a character outside of that, it's definitely weird. That I can give you. That I can give you. Snap itself was fine, but the lack of work to get to it was the problem. All Snap needed was to cost a bar and decrease the assist lockout from 8 to 4 seconds. Outside of assists and EX Wolf, Yamcha is very, very Gotenks is the best character from release to 2019. Gotenks might have been the most broken character when the game came out. Gotenks might have been the best. Oh, someone dropped the P5 command because Noon. Don't worry, you will understand that command, Noon. If you actually play P5, you will understand that command one day. Or maybe you'll disagree. We don't know. We don't know. Snap itself was fine, but the lack of work... I guess that's true. Now, one thing that's weird about it is that they started giving characters easy access to Snap. Right? Especially in the corner. Like, a lot of characters have, like, solo Snap in the corner. You know, like, Trunks can do, like, CTF Snap in the corner. Bardock could do like up punch to Snap. Is that command? Oh no, it's a copy pasta that I found that I thought was really funny. But yeah, a lot of people, I think since season 1, people like after Piccolo, what happened in season 1, people were like, yeah, just make it 4 seconds, right? And then people were kind of satisfied with what they did, the meter lockout thing. But you know, as we all know, people figured out Snap again, and Jab DR is a bad addition to the game, respect. Base Goku's not... Oh, we forgot to talk about Yamcha. Yamcha's not What the fuck? Wait. Yamcha's not I can't believe I just read over that real quick. Yamcha is the opposite of What the fuck? Yamcha benefits from the system, because limit break, right? He could fucking actually hit you without an assist, right? His Ki Blast is godlike. His pressure is good. He has like a really easy, obvious tool. Like, why? How could you think he's That means he doesn't play Yamcha. He doesn't play Yamcha. Gotenks was definitely the best character when the game came out, though. Gotenks was the best, but probably like secret the best. Because the thing is, 16 is easy. Dokkan is easy. Bardock is easy. SJ Vegeta is easy. Kibu is easy. Okay, we continue. Base Goku's a disappointment. We just move on. That is a desert take. That is a fucking Sahara desert take. Cell has some of the best level 3 Oki in the game. We move on. Yeah, look at Hexpro blowing him up right away. Cell has the best level 3 Oki in the game. We continue to scroll. I don't think this is that hot of a take, but Blue Goku 214L is IMO, pound for pound, the best command grab in the game. We continue to scroll. We continue. Dude, there's a character. Arxis had a meeting where they were designing a character who happened to be very tall and very strong. And they were like, okay, let's think about grapplers in other fighting games and grapplers in this game. Because I don't actually think... You know, Base Goku wasn't out. It was pretty early. The only grappler they had at the time, I think, was 16. Maybe I'm forgetting about somebody else, right? They're like, okay, what do grapplers usually have problems with? So, 1, usually grapplers are really slow and have problems getting in. And they're like, okay, check that one off. Everyone moves at the same speed in this game. It's all good. And they're like, But usually also it's hard for grapplers to get in, so they're too big. So how about we give this really tall and really strong person a really good Ki Blast, right? Not only will we give them a good Ki Blast, right? We'll also give them a projectile that happens to be other Ki Blasts too. And that sounds like a good idea. That should help. But, you know, maybe he's still too big. So just in case, just as a preventative measure to make sure he doesn't get zoned out in a game that has Super Dash, and Super Dash goes through Ki Blasts, even though Ki Blasts are really good, you still have to worry about Super Dash all the time. Let's give him a move that just beats all projectiles, and he could just run through all projectiles for like 4 seconds. We have definitely never done this in a game, and it is definitely not annoying. Disclaimer, they have done this in a game already. It's called Jacko, and it is really fucking annoying. Okay, maybe that should help. That should be enough, right? See, but the thing is, though, Android 16 has a 2L low, so he can do high-low mix-ups, and he can command grab you. But Broly does not... Oh, I said his name. Whoops. This character does not have a 2L low. So how are they going to hit? Like, you know, maybe we should give something else to his command grab to make sure, just to make sure that it's good and people will use it as a mix-up. So why not give the command grab armor? Why not? That should be fine, right? That should be fine. You know what Blue Goku's command grab can't do? Armor you. Just on that alone, it is not as good as Broly's. Like, what the fuck? Alright, we continue to scroll. Revert GT Goku 5L to be reflect proof. That's fine. I mean, that's not really a hot take, but I think he has other strings to make up for that. Seeing his 5LL this patch is kind of sad. As a long time, my little friend GT Goku. Ginyu top 10 is definitely a hot take. That is a true hot take. I think Ginyu is like top 15 right now. Not might be. I think Ginyu's probably top 15 right now. Top 10 is because, like, bro, it's pretty easy to think of 10 characters that are better than Ginyu, I feel like. And the thing is, some of the characters I can think of that beat Ginyu aren't top 10. Like, I don't think they're top 10. I think they're like top 15 or top 20. Now, if you want to talk about Ginyu being one of the top 10 supporting characters in the game, I think that's a good discussion. I think that's a good, and I think that's a talk we could actually have. SSJ Goku definitely needed a nerf in the transition from Season 2 to Season 3, but 2M was definitely not the way to go about it. They should have reworked his 2M to be safe on block, but cut the range. Maybe make 236M plus for pressure resets, but always make it 2Hable, 236L, a frame trap, etc. Honestly, he did not need a nerf. At all. How could people think, like, he needed a nerf? Like, for real, for real? SSJ Goku should be the standard that all characters are judged by. So the fact that they nerfed him was actually really upsetting, and to be honest. DBFZ was at our boy Rojas. DBFZ was at his best at the end of Season 2. I don't actually think so, honestly. Didn't they even say that SSJ Goku was their pinnacle balance character? I think so. I remember saying it was either something like that, or specifically we based all the characters off SSJ Goku. And funny enough, SSJ Goku is a great example of what we talked about before, of characters who are good because of subtle things, not obvious things. Based around SJ Goku, SJ Vegeta, and Adult. Yeah. I remember hearing that when the game came out. I think A18 would make a good anchor. That's not that bad of a take. That's not a nuclear take. She has a command grab. She's a good level 3. Her neutral kind of whack. That's the main thing's her neutral. Solo neutral is not that great, but you know, she got air level 3. She's got good level 3 knockdown. She's got command grab. She has shit to play alone. I don't think that's that hot of a take. All DBFZ personalities on Twitter are mad corny, and it leads to this follow the leader ass nigga mentality. No one is really trying to push the boundaries of their characters' teams anymore. People just want to interact with their favorite streamer or character specialist. Can those people come here? Can those people come to twitch.tv/LordKnight, please? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm just saying, I don't see it. I don't see it. I would love for those people to come here. Come through, boys. Come through, homies. He probably thinks I'm corny though. I like all the shit that people hate in the game, so that puts me at least +1. +1 for corny, right? Every Twitter personality is corny. How do you define a Twitter personality though? I'll give him the +1 for corny. I'm definitely corny. I like everything you hate in the game, straight up, right? I like everything you hate in the game, straight up. I'm definitely trying to push the boundaries of my characters, so that's cap. I mean, to be honest, this person has a cap in their profile name. Internet's favorite dad, and he has a cap on. So, I mean, we'll keep going. It's a good point, though. I'd say the idolization of top players is in every game, not DBFZ. Just look at Smash. People are still defending Zero after he got caught, as well as others. Also saying all is a blanket statement removes individuality from the equation. That's a good response. I think in Smash, it is definitely the worst out of all of the fighting games, right? In fighting games, I can't really speak for DBFZ that much. I don't really think it's like that in DBFZ, like at all. And then in fighting games, there's definitely a culture of, you know, like while in Smash, there's a culture of like, you know, idolizing top players and stuff like that. A lot of fighting game players have the "I'm gonna fuck you up, who cares who you are" mentality to like an extreme almost, right? It's not like a balance, right? If anything, I'd say just in anime games how people will like idolize JP players, but it's also because they're on the other side of the world, so a lot of people don't interact with them. Dubers players don't know what neutral is. That's kind of facts. Tian, people are on here with the Tian shit, man. Tian is a great character, but his B assist is garbage compared to standard 214S when used for anything other than combos. No, I just agree. I just agree. His B assist is trash, dude. His B assist is trash. I agree 100%. The best change that's ever happened to DBFZ was only having 1, maybe 2 patches per season. It was super whack when we get a new update every month or 2. You want all stuff patched out for shit that never got shown off in matches yet. Let metas, I fuck with this. This isn't a take. This isn't a take. This isn't a take, actually. I agree. In Season 2, people were so... Dude, how much... Think about the beginning of Season 2 versus the end of Season 2. Dude, I was on this team. I was saying hard, like, just let that shit... Let's just play. Let's see what happens. The end of Season 2 looked totally different than the beginning of Season 2 and the end of Season 1. The end of Season 1 was... fucking Gotenks, Adult Gohan, Yamcha fucking everybody, and then like a couple of Piccolo players, right? Then the beginning of Season 2, you know, people were like, well, Kid Boo's still good, Bardock's still good, but people don't really know what to use. And then we went from there to basically, and everyone gave up on Snap because of the meter changes, right? Because people were only doing a Piccolo. But then we went all over the place. There were a bunch of shells people were using, lots of Kid Buu beam shit happening. People going back to SJ Goku. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of characters removed, like Base Vegeta got played. Base Goku went from nothing to being super popular. A lot of things happened in Season 2. Not many. I think more in the US. So like, I'm of course basing it on my region, but what always happens in New York is that like, there's always 7 or 8 people playing like the scrubby mix-up team. I think Kazunoko's team's kind of scrubby. Like for real. I mean, I would play it, by the way. But like, it's like, just because like, it's so fucking good and easy. Like, it is so. I totally underrated how important easy is in a team game compared to like, because like in a normal anime game, like I usually play hard characters. I don't play easy characters that often. Like easy, straight up. So like, I was like, you know, a lot of times before, I was like, you know, if I have to work with the character, like, it's fine, I'm used to this. But in a team game, it has to be easy. It has to be easy. So, like, in the New York region, in the tri-state area, Broly is easy. Yeah, I think Base Vegeta is, like, you can play him easy. You don't have to, like... So, the issue that I think a lot of people have with Base Vegeta is that he has a lot of tools... So he has a lot of tools. We all know he can do a lot of stuff, which is what people like. But he also simultaneously has a lot of stuff that is subtle, right? On top of that, and you don't know when to use all the stuff. That's the main thing. You can play base Vegeta basically like other characters and get by fine, but I think you really carry him to the next step if you use all his shit. So I think he's like medium difficulty. Trunks is hard, but it's mostly like you just have to practice shit and you can't copy people for the most part. And then Broly is pretty easy. If you play any other fighting game, Broly's not that hard to play. So that shit was just like, I think that shit was like mad easy. But the game changed a lot in that year. The game changed a lot. Because that's the thing, I really do like the one patch a year thing. Probably the best compromise is one every 6 months, but I think over the course of a year, the game can change a lot. I haven't played any other fighting game and Broly's easy. You were lucky enough to play with people who played for a while, so you got caught up. Do you, like, I mean, I think it's easy regardless, but, like, your perception of the game might be different if you lived somewhere else and you didn't have the competition you had. Keeping it real. But you are living in a great area to play fighting games in general, not even just Dragon Ball, just fighting games in general. NorCal is an amazing place to play fighting games, overall. Barring assist, the only Goku worked in GT right now is Black? What? This is just wrong, right? GT... Okay, what Gokus do you have? UI Goku's good. GT is fucking good, dude. And Blue Goku is good. And then Base Goku is good. So there's only like 2 Gokus that are not good. And that's in quotes. And it's SSJ and SSJ Goku and Goku Black are the weakest. Those 2 are the weakest. Yeah, that's just cap. I don't know. This isn't a hot take. I'm just gonna say it because it's here on my head. Whoa, I can't read. This isn't a hot take, but I'm just gonna say it here because it's on my head. I love net play wars who call base Vegeta broken, but exclusively use B&B combos and don't do level 3 Oki or loops. It's not a take. I'm just glad you got to say how you feel. I hated that they removed comboing after supers with another assist. Multiple supers skill horribly. We can't even combo anymore because they made the cinematic last longer. I remember once they even mentioned that they were aware that matches were taking too long and they would have changed it starting season 2, but they didn't do anything regarding the timer moving faster or adjusting damage health values for the roster. Yeah, so the thing they did was cut down so they made the knockdowns faster. Slide knockdowns faster, and they changed how like a lot of the freezes worked in the game. All the freezes in the game are like faster. A lot of people hate the multi-super thing, but to be honest, it had to be done because that shit is, unless they give it to all the characters, that shit is always going to benefit some characters more than others. The sad thing is that though, that some characters that tend to go under the radar go down because of that change, right? So Tien would be a really good example of that. I don't know. I just think it's kind of rough. That one is kind of rough. It's like the game is homogenous, but they have to balance like how homogenous they want the game to be with how different they want the characters to be. They did make up for it though. People always overlook this. They did make up for it by giving characters better solo routes. They did make up for that. Like, a lot of characters who did have multi-supers have better routes overall. But hey. Characters playing similarly, more homogenized, a good thing IMO. It allows both players to improve by playing the game instead of just learning matchups. I sleep. If all the characters are the same, the game's not boring. I sleep on that one. Does SSJ have, to compare to season 1, I don't think he's a good example. I think a good example is like Trunks is a really good example of a character who got way better because of that. That sounds like I don't like learning matchups. It's more of the how do I say it? I don't know. It's that school. I don't know how to word this the right way. Mario Party 9? Damn. Yeah, SSJ Goku's another great example of that. Yeah, Ginyu is another great example of that too. They did that shit to a lot of characters. Yeah, but I heavily disagree with that, just saying. Videl is secretly one of... We talked about this. Videl is secretly one of the best in the game. People just sleep on her because she has no reflect. Truly a monster. I find her... It dumb her. B&Bs do way more damage than any loop she has. Yes, that is definitely cap. We've talked about this. We talked about the difference between a character being actually good and a character specialist. We move on. Ribrion should be in the game only if we get thick Ribrion. Not getting opened up doesn't mean your defense is great. If you're just letting the opponent stagger pressure you for 15 minutes, eventually you're going to have steal turn, or they have to stagger pressure you for however long it takes for you to crack. This is actually real shit. This is actually real shit. Just because you block a lot doesn't mean your defense is good. That's actually real shit. I learned this the hard way, by the way. I learned this the hard way. Just because you block a lot doesn't mean your defense is good. I used to only block, like, straight up. This is, like, way when I started fighting games. I used to only block. Straight up. Having good defense is not just being able to block stuff, but it's also being able to, like, stop your opponent from doing things and making them think actively about your defense. It just happens that this game does have mix-ups, so you can block a lot. Hey, let's keep going. I think outside of his assist, base Goku isn't good because he doesn't do anything besides Spirit Bomb and 2N. He just takes credit for the rest of the team doing hella work. I've always thought this. Bro, he has a fucking godlike command grab. His neutral is godlike. He does mad damage for no reason. The only reason we think about the 2M is because of the command grab. Bruh, we move on. Delay-based netcode is really good. Tier lists are useless right now. Only top 10 and top 2 are definable right now. Krillin would be top 10 if his Rock kept Season 2 recovery trajectory. 10 is good, his B is bonkers. UI won't dominate offline. Whatever mix comes out, Nappa's still not good because neutral. Tier lists are not useless. Tier lists are not useless. When people say stuff like tier lists, oh, you mean bottom 2. Bro, just type it. Just type it. Tien's B assist is Chaozu. Tien's B assist is trash. It's actually trash. It is bad. It is a bad assist. I can't actually speak about the Krillin thing. I thought the Krillin rocks was good on both Season 2 and Season 3. Tier list hipsters, I sleep. We can talk about the characters in the game. Can we just talk about the characters in the game? It's fine. That's fine. UI won't dominate offline. I kind of agree. Even if he's not nerfed, it'll just be easier to deal with some of this stuff. Okay, we'll keep on going on. Beerus works really well as an anchor and Spark because while on Spark, DP is safe pretty much. He can always get you to the corner and get really strong Oki. Works against all tech options. Plus has one of the best RPS game DragonBallFighterZ. Sure. I mean, I can't really speak on it. Beerus is so rare. Beerus is so rare, so I can't really comment on it. Why would they nerf UI Goku if there are no tournaments anyway? If people complain about, but you know, they're already on the one patch a year thing, so they're not gonna touch him. Snap meta was fine because, okay, can we just, like, stop calling it snap? I get so fucking angry when people call it snap meta. I get so fucking pissed off. I get so angry. That's half the reason why I can't address most of the time when people talk about snap. Because, like, when you say snap meta, you are suggesting that everything is one because people snap you, which is fucking wrong. It has been wrong. If you fucking go back and watch Tournament Season 2, there's literally the only tournament straight up won by a snap team was by and when I say snap team, I mean the whole point of the team is to snap you until it wins, or have some type of structure that uses snap to kill you fast, right? There's one person who won with that. It's Goichi at the beginning of final round. All the other teams that won were some other shit. Oh, it's not one person. I should say two people. More than one person. My bad. To be fair, Tachikawa won the. For example, Tachikawa won the LCQ with a team that beats you because of snap. Optimized snap. So like snap, hit you, kill, boom, right? So, man, I get so tired when people call it snap meta. It's literally not meta. If you called it like GT meta, double beam meta, you call it so many other things. Like, what the fuck? I'm not misusing the term meta, right? I do agree they did SSJ Goku dirty though. That's good. That one was good. Vegito is 2 changes from being the best character in the game. Let's see what changes. Make 5L 6 frame startup and give him a fast foot. I fucking sleep. I fucking sleep. Next. I sleep. Ooh, if this game is your first fighting game, then explains why you can't move to any other fighting game because the mechanics of this game are so casual friendly. Why do we get 30 frames of delayed attack? Kelso. He plays Majin Buu, by the way. He plays Majin Buu. He plays Majin Buu and Yamcha. There is definitely... You can tell so much about how someone feels about the game by what they play. Right? You can tell a lot. Actually, I don't know what you guys think when you see my team. Like, let's say you've never... Let's say you're going online, right? You're hopping on ranked, hopping on Dragon Ball FighterZ ranked, the best way to spend your day, right? On the internet. And you match up with this fucking level 15 paladin ass motherfucker, right? God of Destruction ranked. You know, 1,000 games, 900 wins. You're like, oh shit, bro. Oh shit, big boy, right? Playing base Vegeta A, Trunks B, Z Broly A. What goes through your mind, stream, when you see that team? What goes through your mind? How do you think that person thinks about the game because they picked that team? Try hard. This nigga cheating. Try hard actually made me cry a little bit. That's actually the perfect response. This nigga cheating. This dude knows what he's doing. That man wanna win. Meta slave. They're picking a good team. I'm gonna get smoked. I'm gonna play Grand Blues when I see that. Fuck neutral. I'm unplugging my console. This man's not gonna block. Man's mad is sweaty. This guy hates Dragon Ball. You're gonna hit all the fucking buttons and make me regret playing. Fucking no light. Oh my god, I got roasted. I wasn't ready. I actually was not ready to get roasted that hard. Okay, I think that was pretty straightforward. Again, there's a link to Tweak's Twitter in the description below. Also, this was only a portion of what it was. Like, again, we did this for about like 2 or 3 hours. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.